Long, 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 long. Meow. Mm. Fred Chambers. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? Well, he certainly picked a pack of pickled peppers, didn't he? Sometimes I think I could not go on. Then I learned the meaning of true love. Someone watching, I have a chimichanga. Mmm, chimichanga. You know, those were invented in California. Ah. The idea of a chimichanga was actually to make a burrito last longer. And in great American tradition, we took something that was already good and deep fried it. And that made it better. It's just like the waffle sticks over at Jack in the Box. They're deep fried. It's like these don't taste like waffles. They kind of taste like sugarless donuts. Yeah, that's basically what they are. Milk said hi. What's up, Milk? Zlatling Imbermovik, you can also use of cookies. Cookies, yes. Eggroll the Fat Ninja steal your cookies. Chono Cha Chena, where are you from? Los Angeles, California. CB85 or CS85, Cookie Monster. Belfic, no. Kanoke Kano, hi, where are you from? Los Angeles. CS85, yes. You think you know what a monster is? Me got 35 years in the biz. Malik, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. You, 41, 45 actually. El Bizarro, live again. Yes, El, I'm live again because Philip missed my live. Well, no, I mean, I'm trying to be live at midnight whenever I can, but Philip missed my live, so he said he'd be up around 1. I don't know where the hell he is now, but Kanoke Kahan, what do you do for a living? I'm a security officer. Jason Tuttle, what is your favorite band? Guns N' Roses. Seconded by Disturbed. Agit Figidixa. Drakenlord. CS85 for a living. Security officer. El Bizarro. KK. Lily Evers. I slammed the car door on my wiener again and again. Don't be mean to dogs. Malik 31. Fred Chambers. Engine number 9 going down to Chicago line. If the train jumped the track, do you V? Jeremy, do you spit or swallow? Your mom swallows, Jeremy. She definitely swallows. Then she asks for more. Juan Delon, Richard, you don't read my message. Kanoke Kahan. It is almost offering prayer, so see you next time. Philip Orochi, Richard. There you are, Philip. We were all waiting for you. Tin J, Diddy in the back. Malik, Mama 53. Mama had a chicken. Mama had a cow. Daddy was proud. Didn't care how. Kanoke Kahan. It is almost offering prayer time. See you later. Obrochi, thank you. Jason Tuttle. Cashing check and snapping neck. Phil Brochi, El. Ruru Glizzy God bless. Edge Fidgix. Who isn't this in the back? No more drugs for you. Little Evers. Mike Hunt and Jack Doff are live on NBC. Well, not that you could be either because of their wiener, but Squashy T, I subscribe because your last live stream and I smoke crack. Okay. Malik, Dad, you 57. Phil Brochi, does Mr. Fabulous like the foot-long sandwiches? Oh, he loves them foot-long. Well, he's actually more of a Jersey Mike's guy, but that's not the point. I mean, even Mr. Fabulous thinks Jared is creepy, okay? Let's just be clear on that. We all know Jared is creepy. Jason Tuttle, does the carpet match the drapes? They're a little off. Well, Brochi, he got arrested, right, Jared? Yeah, for pedophilia, I think. I mean, the thing about Jared you gotta understand, Philip, is I'm pretty sure he was in the category of it's not what he's eating, it's what's eating him. So there was something very wrong with that guy. Squashy T, are you Jared? No, I'm the man who banged your mom. I have put many things in that glass. Phil Barucci, child pee is disgusting. Yes. And that's just one of those things that, yeah, it seems to have been a very large problem in America. Squashy T, are you a jug man? You ask dumb question. What is a jug man even? A man who's into jugs? I mean, who isn't into jugs? Well, Roshi, wonder if he gets beat up every day in jail. Probably, Phil. I mean, the thing about criminals is a lot of them were molested as kids or had a friend who was molested. So, being a child molester in jail, you're going to get you whooped. El Bizarro, Philip! Philip Rochi. El Drochin Jung Niches. I have a crippling addiction to cartoon horses. Okay. Juan Delon. Richard, should we build the wall? No. It's a waste of money. Fred Chambers. I am just trying to get the stream going. Well, I'm trying to do a lot of things. It's been a lot of working day. Zen Jammin, Richard, makes your mom rethink true pain. Hey, wait, I've got a rude complaint. Okay, so, I don't know if you guys can really see this, but so that's breakfast for dinner at this point. This little thing out in front is what the oatmeal was, and I said this in the last stream. This is like hot chocolate oatmeal, and behind it you can see a cup of coffee and a fruit parfait with non-fat Greek yogurt. So yeah, I mean I'm eating pretty healthy nowadays. Juan Delon, I thought we was replacing Richard. You've let me down. A Republican. What made you think I was a Republican? Someone watching. Old homeless people go to jail for shelter. Yes, that is true. Jason Tuttle. I've done with the clown. Whoop, whoop. Juggalo for life. Squashy T. Should we use a capital to deport them? Or catapult to deport them? No, that would be Methy. Methy is bad. Iceman Clerk. Chris Farley. I love your movies. Philip Hall. Do you think Marvel will ever regain the movie theater top spot again? Or is Marvel done? I don't know if they're ever going to get back their former glory. I mean, they're too woke. Woke isn't a very good demographic. It only appeals to half the public. Artmore, yo Richard, you back? Didn't get a notification. Phil Brochi, Artmore, welcome to the mod family. El Pistafo. Raiders. Jojo Joes. Yo, what's... Artmore, thanks Philip, appreciate it. Jusurp, what is your opinion on Oppenheimer's interpretation of the quantum mechanics and influence on quantum physics? I'm really not familiar with Oppenheimer's work there. I mean, theoretically speaking, at least, quantum mechanics will explain non-Newtonian fluid, which is good because non-Newtonian fluid really concerns people. Also, if we can use the acts of non-Newtonian fluids to make better armor for our tanks, Phil Barochi, any new mods? Yes, two, VM and Artmore. Reese Krispies, Evening Shaga. Dever up, what up, bro? Phil Brochi, nature versus nurture. Explain again. I have to learn it for my class. Okay, two primary factors that influence a person's being are nature and nurture. Okay, nature is what you're designed to be by your genetics, and nurture is your environment. All right, so whichever factor is more prevalent will become the defining factor. Like, for example, in an environment where there is ample calories, a person will become fat or thin based on their genetics because their genetics dictate body weight. But in a situation where calories are restricted, the nature will, or the nurture will influence body weight because a person cannot grow fat because they don't have the calories with which to grow fat. So, nature is what you're born with, it's your basic design, and nurture is the environment you're left in. Another way of looking at it is if you look at, say, a car. A Honda is a reliable car, so a Honda will be reliable, assuming you keep up with the maintenance. Not keeping up with the maintenance is nurture. Honda is nature. So, if you look at my Honda, which is broken down all of once in the entire time I've owned it, it's living up to its nature. Being a Honda, it's a very reliable car. If I didn't take care of it, it would be an aspect of nurture. I did not properly nurture my vehicle. Um, Jason Tuttle, time travel is awesome. Yes. Invin Callie, can you surmise non-Newtonian fluid in a simple sentence? No. I mean, non-Newtonian fluid. The harder I hit it, the harder it is. Or the harder it is to move through it. Someone watching, it's late here, I'm going to sleep now. Jurserp, tell more about tanks. What else do you know about tank armor? Um, you'd have to be more specific there. What do you mean by tank armor? Do you mean hard armor, magnetic armor, or reactive armor? Because modern tank would have all three. American tanks, I believe, have all three. Philip Rochi, are children born blank slates or predetermined to be by genetics, like murderers? Um, the truth is, Phil, that it's a little of both. I mean, yes, okay, you're sort of a blank slate, but if you take two twins and separate them, they're likely to be very similar. Okay, they're identical twins, monozygotic twins. If you take them and separate them and they never meet each other, they're far more likely to be like one another than, you know, than not. And, like, if you look at the book, Please Understand Me, it talks about, I think, 16 personalities, base personalities, and everyone is a variant of them. Now, if you take two twins and keep them together, they tend to differ more wildly because we as human beings need to have diversity to function. You can't have a world where everyone wants to be a fireman, all right? But if being a fireman is something that appeals to you, it's likely that you'll have two twins who are predestined to enjoy being a fireman being firemen. Now, it's more likely, like, if you have the two twins, and let's say they're predestined to have a affinity for the military. If you raise them together, one's more likely to be a Marine and the other one a Army, as opposed to if you raise them apart, they're both more likely to join the Marines. That's just one of those things. We are not born completely as a blank slate, but we are born very malleable. Okay, I see someone is talking about my penis here. Okay. Tibber Barden. said hi. It was awful. So basically, Neil's penis isn't growing any bigger because of diabetes. It's more likely that smoking will cause erectile dysfunction. Rob C. I live in a van down by the river. Great ride. It's not just calories causing excess body weight. It's also a person in modern food. Less calories make you more fat in U.S. Um, Great ride. There are a lot of factors that go into body weight. All right. One of the things that happens with me is I have a medication that if I don't take it, I don't make gains at the gym. You know, it's very difficult for me to work out. And I work out, I don't gain strength, I just get weaker and weaker. If I take the medication, I see much better gains. So that's one problem with me. Great ride. It's not Gorgon Black. Shh. Nah, go for a run. How about I go for your mom, bitch? El Bizarro. My penis is on wanted poster at post office. Hasn't been seen since 2008. Zen Jamin. Why does Polaris never move? Polaris never move. That's not true. Okay. The North Star is not the same North Star as it's always been. The axis of the Earth points in that direction, and the Earth revolves, so the universe is kind of pointing, our universe is kind of pointing at that fixed point. But, I mean, it points at a star that is relatively stable from our perspective, but the star is definitely moving. Jason Tuttle, a nuke will blow up a tank. Yes, generally speaking. I mean, look, the hard armor, like if you look at the Israeli chariot tank, okay, you'll note that it has slanted armor. The vehicle has slanted sides because this means that when a round strikes it, that round is more likely to slide off, and the armor is actually thicker because of the slant. It has to penetrate more armor. It deflects more of the force. Now you've got reactive armor, which was also discovered in Israel, and what this is a counter explosion that pushes back against the round, giving it less force with which to penetrate. Then magnetic armor is actually because tank rounds are designed to have streams of copper, liquid molten copper, that run through the tank's armor, whereas the magnetic armor will prevent that. Magnetic armor, however, is active. It's normally something you have to turn on. Great ride, Jason. Gorgon Black. Firemen have higher rates of arson. Yeah. Some people love fire. See Kim My Shadowland. I'm a firefighter, 23 years. My boys were like that. Yeah, I mean, thank you for your service, bro. Great ride. What's your condition, man? I suffer from chronic depression and diabetes. Phil Brochi, learning about Sigmund Freud. Crazy how the unconscious mind makes us take actions when we don't even think about them. So I guess there is so no free will. Um Again, Philip, you have to understand your free will is a ghost in a machine. All right? There is a certain level of free will. It's been mathematically proven, but I mean, we are dictated by our actions. Phil Brochi, drones can take out tanks too. Depends on the tank, depends on the drone. Great ride. Philip, free will and Freudian slips are very different things. Yeah, I also believe that Freud called it the subconscious as opposed to the unconscious. Unconscious means you're not awake. Subconscious means what's going on inside your mind that you're not 100% aware of. Lauren Lown, yo, you back? Yeah. Said hi. Jared Riley, hey man, what is your content about? It's just my life, whatever comes up. Sometimes I talk about news, sometimes I don't. Laura Lown, you get some antibiotics for that hand. I do have antibiotics. Gorgon Black, free will is impossible in a universe bounded by rules. Again, mathematically, we've proven that if there's no such thing as free will, there's at least random action. Jared Riley, there is only one way to true freedom, that is through the teachings of Joseph Smith. A Mormon. Check him for caffeine. Random account is laughing. El Bizarro. What's with the hand now? I had a secondary infection. Third eye, you know. Never mind the haters, Richard. Thank you, Third Eye, $4.99. I am going to say, though, guys, I mean, if you're trying to get me to do longer streams, donating here is good. If you just want to be helpful, my Amazon wish list, because I don't have to declare that on my taxes. Gorgon Black, randomness, I can agree, but free will definitely doesn't exist. Gorgon, that's one of those things we cannot it's very hard to disprove the existence of something. It's very hard for me to disprove ghosts or God or Sasquatch. Proof that something exists tends to be a lot easier to find than proof something doesn't exist. Proving a negative is near impossible. Alex Wee, is third eye his snake eye? There are some animals with a third eye, and that eye is generally a light-sensing organ designed to tell time. I believe they're a type of reptile or reptile-adjacent creature. El Bisafo, what caused secondary infection? I don't know. I woke up one day, and along the incision scar, there was yellow, and I pushed on the yellow, and it basically popped. And there was pus coming out. That's why I took a day off work. Ford Dodge Chevy, hi. Reynold Miss Tripton, Jim Bro. Jared Riley, so you are a predestinarian. No, I am not. Nah, man, just is out on these matters. I believe free will exists. Great ride. Free will is easily provable using logical discernment. Okay. Gorgon Black, that's fair. Ford Dodge. Hey, I have a question. I have a big crush on this girl at my middle school. How old are you? Third eye, I tried to be nice and you say taxes. Jesus, lol. Hey, I'm not saying I don't appreciate it. I'm just, I think I get to keep $3 out of the $4.99. It's just taxes. Or Google takes their cut, Uncle Sam takes his cut, and then I get what's left. Gorgon Black, great ride. Then prove it. Third eye, well, that's never gonna happen again. Well, Brochi, psychology is so interesting. Yeah, I mean, Jason Tuttle, by American. Nah, man. Well, dang, bro. Hope to see you in the future. I gotta go sleep if my insomnia lets me. Alright, dude. Phil actually listens to me as he sleeps for some reason. Squashy T, 100 likes and he'll whip it out for your mom. Well, I'll whip it out for your mom anyway. I mean, the 100 likes is not necessary. But she's seen it before. I mean, it's not like it's a new thing. It was awful. Any pain with infection? I don't think it's associated with the infection, but there is pain. I've been getting pains out of the thumb lately, although Normal feeling is returning to the tip. Jared O'Reilly, Joseph Smith teaches that wickedness is voluntary. Hmm. Jack Davis, damn, still on here. You know, Jared, one of the things I've learned about people is we're basically evil. Okay? Nature is basically evil. You know, we prey upon the weak. That's nature. So being good is something that is difficult. Third eye, you know, okay, you still got $3, you fool. Yeah, dude, I mean, I'm not saying I'm unhappy with it. I'm just saying, you know, Amazon wish list, kitty treats. Why is no one buying me kitty treats? Everyone says, we want to see the kitties, we want to see the kitties. I'm like, all right, buy me some treats, dude. Notes, what do you do on your free time? I don't have free time. Third eye, you know, and yeah, that's what I study professionally is psychology. Yeah, well, I have a degree. Gorgon Black, so where do you want to donate? Where do I want to donate? Um, I pay for ocean cleanup, I have trees planted, and I feed orphans. Those are my three charities. Gorgon Black, so Justin Tuttle, know your enemy. It is awful. 18 and random account. Are we go? Here we go again. No one's seen anything. You're too big, buddy. Oh, I'm too big. Yes, your mother said so. Fressolus Lost Kingdom. You not tired, bro? No matter how much sleep I get, I'm still tired of the bullshit. Great ride. That's because choice are a thing. It is awful. Normal feeling returns to the tip, just the tip. Normal feeling was only lost in the tip. Phil Rochi, that's cool, third eye. Random account. She might have seen the eraser on the pencil, or in your case, Richard, she might have seen the very end. Oh, I thought her very end. Jared Riley, so we should just give up and be as evil as possible because virtue is imaginary. No, Jared. People are basically evil, and we should always push to be good. Okay? If people were basically good, being good would be easy. Being good is not easy, and we should work hard at it. That's what I'm saying. It is awful. Pussy shall be free. Laura Lind. All hail the tip. BC. I'm 40 years old and have a 6-incher. The name's Brad. Well, I'm sorry, Brad. Third eye, you know. Okay, then stop doing charities if you can't afford to give your cats treats. I can afford to give my cats treats. It's just people want to see the cats in their lives. You know, that's how that works. I'm like, look, you want to see the cats in the lives? Buy me kitty treats. They'll swarm all over me. Gorgon Black, I 100% agree. I've been saying this forever. If energy transfer is the only way to thrive in the universe, then it is inherently evil. Great ride. My comment got shadow banned. Vic, always falling 2 inch short. Great ride. I answered Gorman, but YouTube shadow banned it apparently. Vic, exactly. Great ride. Yes, go take people should work to be good. Or good take, yeah. Jason Tuttle, I have the G.I. Joe Kung Fu grip. How was I to know she had the G.I. Joe Kung Fu grip? Said, the girl caressed me down, and that's the loving sound. Mervyn Kelly, what is Shadowban? I honestly don't know. Third eye, you know. You're apparently not good at being good because you're ungrateful. Third eye, I'm bringing up another way people can give me money. Or rather, support me. That's a thing we do in YouTube. know. Jared Riley, do you consider your worldview cynical? I've been told it's quite cynical. Random account, you know what, bro, you're right. So I'll ask real question. Number one, what did you get for a degree? I got a BA in psychology. Great ride. I can see my comment, but no one else can. Off-road car, bike, scooter. Yo, how you doing? Full broachy, current blood oxygen level. Yes, we shall gather by the river. It's measuring. El Bizarro, shadow ban is a reduction in views. Gorgon Black, third eye is sensitive. Yes, it would appear so. But you know, I mean, you're going to run into people, Gorgon Black, who are sensitive on YouTube. It's just what's going to happen. I mean, there's always going to be somebody who's offended. What are the jokes I tell? You know, it's like this editor walks up to a cartoonist and says, "Why can't you write a measuring still? Why can't you write a cartoon that doesn't offend anyone?" And the cartoonist grabs a piece of paper and hands it to him. It's blank. My blood oxygen level is 98. It says, here is a cartoon that offends no one. And the editor takes the white paper, takes it down to the editing room, holds it up and says, "Behold, I have a cartoon that offends no one." And one of the editors says, "Why the paper gotta be white?" Lord can't hit the bottom of the tuna fish can, but bust out the sides. Random account. Psychology is cool. Can I ask another question? Do you believe in science? Yes. I mean, psychology is science, but do you believe in science in general? Okay. Random account. Psychology is considered a soft science, whereas physics is considered the hardest of all sciences. Just remember that. So it's like hard science is physics, biology, chemistry. Soft science is, you know, like social science. Warwick, hello, big booper. Off-roading car, bike, scooter. Sure, my name so long. Great ride. What do you call it when YouTube secretly hides your comments from the other people without telling you? Censoring. Jared Riley, do you think SSRI are the be all end all? Okay, SSRIs are selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, and they're useful in treating certain conditions. Gordon Black, can you sing Rocky Road to Dublin? I've never heard it. Great ride. I tried SSRIs once, gained nearly 40 pounds in 2 weeks, got off immediately. Yeah, you know, my brother was on an SSRI that made him stop talking and stop eating. You know, I had to go to the doctor myself, tell him to take him off this before he dies. Artmore, is normal blood pressure 130/80? That sounds normal. El Pizarro, great ride. It's hiding poster on channel. You're not hiding here yet. Gorgon Black, what they want black pepper. Warwick, what is your IP? Or IQ? 130. Great ride. Psychology is not a hard science. Right, psychology is a soft science. Random account, so you didn't answer my question. Do you believe in science? Yes, I believe in science. Josh, Chris Farley, great ride. Can you see my explanation, L? Random account, and you can so believe in science even if it's a hard science or a soft science. Doesn't really matter. It's whether or not you believe in science. I'm not saying anything to offend. I'm just asking. Great ride. Censoring is the correct answer, smart guy. Tiggest Biddies. Yo, what up, Will Smith? Jared Riley, what do you think of psychology graduates who obtain it via a Bachelor's of Arts? Mm. Wilbrochi, structuralism in psychology. Third eye, lol. You're gonna ignore my comment. Warwick, nice. Third eye, this man does not have a psychology degree. No, dude, I have a psychology degree from the CSU. Justin Tuttle, science makes me soft. Well, Adam S., hey, Adichie. Great ride. Science guy doesn't understand the difference between hard and soft science, it seems. Third eye, you cannot obtain a psychology degree with a degree of arts. That's a not possible. Okay, no, it's a BA. It's Bachelor of Arts. Okay, a BS, Bachelor of Science, is to get a specific job. Okay, so you cannot get a Bachelor's of Science in Psychology because there's no specific job that requires that. My dog's name is Matthew. My girlfriend leaves the house around 1 hour around AM. So when she came back, I told her I like dudes and we should do a three-way with her new lover. What are your thoughts on this? Do what makes you happy, dude. Morgan Black, vampire or werewolf? Random account. Okay, so now that we've cleared that, I had another question. The terms of religion, do you think science plays a part? Well, if you look at a lot of Levitican law, it makes good hygienic sense. Okay? And even, like, for example, Levitican law prohibits you from scarring or marking yourself in the name of the dead. Okay? You have to move on, which is healthy. So, one of those things about religion and science is that early science has a base in religion. Even if you look at, say, a wizard, okay, a wizard was a practicer of druidism, and they had a number of potions which were actually meant to cure diseases. In many cultures, one prays for healing, but like Jews, rabbis were actually doctors. And, you actually went to the temple to be healed. Tiggus Biddies, Walmart has radioactive shrimp, lol. Well, that's not good. Josh, I slept with my mother and she had my brother, so I'm the father to my brother. Gross. It is awful. Great ride. I can see everyone you post. Your mom throat banging titty pics. Jared Riley, what is the deeper psychological meaning behind E.T.? I really don't know. I haven't seen an E.T. in 25 years. North Star, what did you plan on doing with your degree? I planned on getting my master's, to be honest with you. But, it just, you don't make enough as a psychologist to warrant a master's. Third eye, then why do I have a BS in where did you get a BS in psychology from? I mean, did it come in the mail? Did you get a mail order degree? Adam S. Richard has vampire eyes. Random account. You know that say about BS degrees. Some BS degrees anyway. I'm studying STEM in EC engineering. Yeah, that's a good thing. Gorgon Black, Richard is definitely a vampire. RH, TF, you talking about wizards, potions, history, basically. Third eye, dude, a bachelor's in psychology is a science degree. Look, dude, okay, the school I went to, they said you couldn't get a BS in science in physics. You couldn't get a BS in psychology. That's the CSU. All right. Now, the school you went to could possibly have been something different, or maybe you just never looked at your goddamn degree and you have no idea what you have. Both are possible. Gordon Black, alchemy was just a simple science mixed with religion. Yeah, pretty much. Thomas Jefferson Edwards IV, I got gas real bad today. Well, we can fix that. Remy Farson, hello from Los Santos, CA. Goose and Steve, hi. I'm back. Random account, okay, but in science we talk about reality over fiction regardless. So the question comes back, do you believe in religion or do you believe in science? Again, random account, there is a lot of evidence that the events of the Bible took place. All right? Where the problem becomes is the interpretation. Like, they talk about the manna that fell from heaven that sustained the Jews for 40 years in the desert. But the Apocrypha speaks of a manna machine that needed daily cleaning. And some scientists have speculated that this was a form of algae that the machine was designed to produce. Now, further along those lines, in Hebrew, angel translates to messenger. And they speak of the messengers as being, different things. And, some people are speculating that in the Bible, when they speak of the divine race, they're being quite literal. There's a different race of people. But this race of people was thought to be able to breed with humans. So this brings out the question of who were these people? Were they another culture who was more technologically advanced? What's going on? Even the Ark of the Covenant, the priests or rabbis who had to take care of the Ark had to be given special shoes and special robes, and I think even special eyewear to protect them from the Ark's energy. So what does that say? Tigus Biddies, FDA found cesium-137 in a shipment of shrimp from Alaska bound for Walmart shelves. Oh, well, that's not good. Gordon Black, Third Eye. Are you so obsessed with this? Tanya, vodka and use it will say funny. Third Eye, what is CSU? California State University. Seriously, do you live under a rock? Random account. Richard is right. You only get a BA in science for psychology degree. I would know that I'm in college. Okay, again, random account. We don't know where Third Eye went to college. So it is entirely possible that, he might go to another country. Maybe in that country it's a BS. We don't know. It would be considered a BA here. Third Eye, why am I obsessed with this? Because that's his saying is extremely false. No, I am expressing my experience. And you as a psychologist or psychology enthusiast should be receptive to my experience as I am being receptive to yours. I am not saying that you're a liar. I am saying that my experience is, and the rule is where I come from, that you cannot get a bachelor's degree in science through psychology. All right? I don't know where you went to school. It is possible there are schools that consider that a BS. I mean, legally speaking, those schools would not be accredited in the United States, but that's not the point, is it? New tab. I have a BS degree in bullish. Well, Tanya, vodka and you, it's will so funny. Drink vodka. Filbrochi, CSU, California State University. Yeah. Josh, I slept with my mom who had. Okay, Josh, that's not funny. Jared, Assassin's Creed already explained everything. Third Eye aka MS. El Bizarro, this stream has hit 88 miles per hour. El Bizarro, Phil Brochi, Third Eye, I told you, Arizona State University. Um, okay. Okay, so apparently Arizona State does offer a BS in psychology. You would still be considered a BA in California. The legal definition of a BS in the state of California is still um, a degree designed to produce a certain job. All right? That's how we do it here. Bill Brochi, are movies better today or back in the 90s? Back in the 90s. I mean, the 90s was a great shift to CGI, and CGI doesn't look as good as it did back then. Ardmore, Philip, I saw some of your shorts, dude. Keep up the good work. I didn't know you collected Pokemon cards. Oh. Artmore. Philip, I saw. Okay. Thomas Jefferson Edwards. Ever heard of the band Third Eye Brown? No. Third Eye Blind? Gorgon Black, dude. Third Eye, let it go. Phil Brochi, thank you, Artmore. Thomas Jefferson Edwards, I'll show you mine if you show me yours. I don't want to see yours. Holy Angel, Anagwaki, degrees doesn't mean anything. Met a lot of people dumb as hell with degrees. Yeah, me too. Bill Brochi found an old stash of Pokemon cards I had as a kid and found out they are worth a pretty penny. Holy Angel, from us, a Blackfeet Nation. Much love. Ah, the Blackfoot. Yes. You know, there's a lot of things we could learn from the Native American population. Thomas Jefferson Edwards, this channel is pretty cool, to be honest. Phil Brochi, thanks, Big Art. Jared Riley, can you give me a psychological analysis on my intense perversion and obsession with women's feet? Um, well, it's likely that you were exposed to a woman's feet around the age of 8, and that this had a major impact on you. Also, the wiring for the genitals are right next to the wiring for the feet. So it's not at all uncommon for people to have a foot fixation. You know, beyond that, I mean, I don't know much about you personally, so I can't tell you why you have a foot fetish. Jose Lopez, West Side. Artmore, I found my old stash too, but didn't find anything good, lol. Isaiah Root, Jesus is the King of Kings. He knows every detail of your life. He does not miss a thing. He loves and he loves you. You sin is not too big trust. Oh, he's kind of like Santa then. Ping pong ding dong, you are the best, bro. Couldn't meet a nicer, funnier, more wholesome man. Much love. Artmore, man, Rich Ken though with the double live today. Technically, no. Phil Brochi, Clover update. His social worker is supposed to be coming by soon. And the reason for this is that he apparently severed the electrical wires in his home, which has become a major fire hazard. So, they actually told us to call the police, and we did, and they said, no, we can't do anything. So, Jared Riley, it interferes with several areas of my life. Jason Tuttle, TP for my bunghole. Holy Angel, we call Mesa Yasha his real name, or Messiah Yasha. The Blackfeet do Yasha? Because that's really close to Yeshua. It's very similar to Joshua. Elizabeth, Philip, Clover is still a problem. Yes. Connor Saxton, and all the money during the post-industrial period. Phil Brochi, severe the electrical wires in his house. Jesus. Yeah, they were talking to him. Josh, what's the funniest thing you have ever read off on here? Phil Barochi, ICL, I feel bad for the block. Yeah, dude. Ping Pong Ding Dong, I have come across your stream several times. You handle the haters graciously, fairly quick-witted, and always keep things clean. I don't know if I always keep things clean. I generally make a lot of your mom jokes, which I would not call clean, but okay. Jared Riley, do you think Moses was high as F from DMT when he encountered the burning bush? I don't know, Jared. We have determined that the burning bush was real, however. There is actually a species of bush that has a tendency to release noxious fumes that burn. And they actually found a place where the burning bush encounter probably did happen. New Foon Hoodie. Hi, I'm Big Bout. I love your stream. Holy Angel. Yahaya Ahaya is who we call our creator. Yashahaya is actually the Paleo Hebrew name of the Messiah, and Paleo Hebrew is within our native language. The Blackfeet, really? Wow. Well, love from my tribe to yours, sister. May the great spirit be one with you. Phil Brochi, one of the funniest comments I heard from old streams was some dude told Rich that he was a has mastered the ancient art of fat foo lol. Fat foo. Amanda Lilly, yo, bro, I got to go, but you gave me a ton of entertainment. Thank you very much. Okay, Amanda, don't be a stranger. Josh, ha ha ha, ping pong ding dong. Laura Lound, who is Clover? Give me backstory. Clover is a man I know. He lives. He's an older gentleman who lives down the street or on a block away from me, and for some reason I've gotten roped into his mental health problems. Holy Angel, have you ever heard us native chant Yahana Ahana in our song? We are chanting the creator's name. No, I have not. I'm not very familiar with the Blackfeet. El Pistafo, a burning bush usually belongs to a prostitute. Different kind of burning bush, El. Different kind of burning bush. Phil Barocci, was Thanksgiving an actual event that happened? Sort of. Apparently, the natives came investigating gunshots, and the Americans were already feasting. So they said, you're here. Phil Barocci, was Thanksgiving new fawn hoodies. My dad is Sheik Yorbati. Art Navak. Would Moses approve of obesity and obesity being binge eating? Probably not. El Bizafo, Laura, Clover is Neal's mentally deficient neighbor. Yes. Craig Meyer, I am a D1 gooner. Holy Angel, I love you all. I love you, Richard. You are cool as a flying eagle and a calm day. Jared Riley, I don't know if you've read Matthew 5:30. God says if your right hand is causing you to sin, cut it off and throw it away. Do you think he was talking about fapping? No. One of the sentiments that is expressed is that sin is inevitable. RH. Reith Deek. Cloverchi, Clover is going through some things. Yeah, dude. He was in the hospital yesterday. That's why I couldn't find. Well, 2 days ago, but why I couldn't find him. Omniwago. That's very true about the burning bush. Which part? It was awful. Yes, Philip. Thanksgiving is real event. One. Walrus, please. I am the walrus. I am the Eggman. Cuckoo-ca-choo, cuckoo-ca-choo. Art Novak, let's send this guy some ice cream. Joshua Taft, hello Richard. Josh, burning bushes sound like after I catch the 7-year itch. Ardmore, Richard, you would be a good teacher spokesman. Art Navak, or ant time spent with your mom, Josh. Corey Hovel, hi. Jim H., I would like to thank God for making me an atheist. Okay. YouTube community live. Video deleted. Art Novak, lol, Jim same. One Wego. Our obesity is mostly due to our inactivity. Imagine the pounds you'd lose if you wash clothes by hand and cooked from scratch alone. To be completely honest with you, one way go, there was a time when major money was spent paying for people to board you, which, it's like Benjamin Franklin. He lived with another family, and his brother was paying for his room and board, and he said, you know what, dude, let me board myself and live at the print shop. And that's why he was a vegetarian, because preparing meat was more difficult and expensive. But he wasn't a vegetarian his whole life. Jared Riley, can you give a psychological assessment on why every guy called Josh is usually a douche? I don't know. That one I just can't do. Sketchy, who is Atheist Bot? Ardmore, Philip, they bring it back sometimes, don't they? Laura Land, cats be MIA lately. How are they? New kittens. Hope we get a peek at them soon. Most of them passed, to be honest with you. I mean, there's one. I don't know if she's. Oh, there she is. Guys, I'll be right back. Hold on. Oh, all right. So she has a cold. Oh, sweetheart. Just wanna. There we go. Here we go. She likes licking my shirt. Holy Angel, going to get feed the animals and stuff. My neck full of pemmican. Lol. Catch you next live. Thank you, Holy Angel. Love to see you again. Thomas Jefferson Edwards. I burn bushes every day. Joshua Taft is praying. Art Novak. Craig seek help. Mr. Munchies, what you eat today? I had a lot of fruit. Zantac, would you like a slice of cheesecake? No. Phil Brochi, what is one discontinued food item from any fast food chain that you wish you would have tried but never did? For me, it was McRib. They'll bring them back. BPF, WTF. Art Novak, Munchies, he ate a lot of. Jared Jolie, can you give a psychological assessment as to why? Okay. Seriously, Nim? Bus? Ardmore, Philip, bring it back. Sometimes, don't they? Yes, they do. Okay, so. Artmore, jalapeno burger from. I think they still have that, Artmore. Okay, don't. Don't fall, sweetheart. Fred Chambers, comments are hard to find at 2 a.m. in the morning. One way go. He was very busy, I imagine. New fun hoodies, nothing at all. He chat don't like guys from Star Wars. Phil Perochi, I think so, Art, but haven't seen it in a while. Yeah, I think they bring it back in the winter. Guy 4, I'm a deadbeat cousin. I hate family reunions. Sniff, you can my cork till I spoke all over the whatever. One way go, but was he having when he aged was wealthy? What? Okay. Art Novak, he sniff. I'm sorry you are a lonely individual. Let me get to the end here so I'm caught up. It was awful, totally random. Phil Brochi, that's a pretty small cat. Yeah. Totally random. The kitten! Emmy, sniff, folded nacho, I think actually. Garth. Hi, you look like Chris Farley. You look like Garth. Ed Borto, hello, Giddo. Or Gato? Gatino? It was awful. Kitten's eyes look messed up. Yeah, she has a cold. And when cats have a cold, instead of it covering their nose, it covers their eyes for some reason. So every time I pick her up, I have to open her eyes. I had the same problem with Wolf. Mr. Huns Corporate, go to gym. I'll work out on your mom, bitch. Kathko, I'm jealous of your seat. Ed Borto, you know daddy? R3V1 or S1C, the kitten's eyes do look a little jinky. It's there any discharge? Yes, there's a small amount of discharge. It's lessening. Wolf is very maternal. Phil Perochi, what does runt of the litter mean? It means the smallest litter member. Typically, the runt was conceived last in cats and had the least amount of time to develop. Ipil, hello, Garth. I judge people by how they treat animals. You're a good man. Okay. Ugh. You don't smell good, kitty. Still too small to bathe, I'm afraid. All I can do is powder her up and comb her out. It was awful. Philip, smashed and weakest. Or smallest and weakest, yes. Ardmore, do cats really go crazy for catnip? Yes, they do. M69, what a sweet little kitten, yes. RSV S1C, it would be an upper respiratory infection. Yeah, essentially a cold for cats. El Chinlos, your kitten loves you. She thinks I'm delicious. She's going, nom nom nom, you taste fabulous. Phil Brogy, I see, said the blind man to Helen Keller. R3VS1C, conjunctive can happen in felines with URAI. Yeah, I know. Hazel81871, your kitten is so cute. Sniff, did the mom have one baby daddy or was she for the streets? Because cats can carry many different sperm cells from other males at once. I'm pretty sure there were multiple sirs to this litter. But this is the one survivor. Phil Barocci, $4.99, beat and around the world and found been around the world and found that only stupid people are breeding. The cretins cloning and feeding, and I don't even own a TV. Lucky me. Took me to the hospital for nerves and then they had to commit me. You told them all I was crazy. They cut off my legs, now I'm an amputee, god damn you, well. I'm not sick, but I'm not well. And you can tell that I'm in hell. I wanna publish scenes and rage against machines. I wanna pierce my tongue, it doesn't hurt, it feels fine. And kill my mind, and kill my mind. Rampage 88 Ept. When was the last time you tickled your pickle? I have your mom to do that for me. Wiley, it's only fans, baby. The real Bendikov, Eep. Birdman's Mike Hoochie's Stanky. Evan Kedjan, my cat looks the same as yours, but smaller. Really? I was honestly going to name this thing Julius, but I don't think Julius is a good name for a female, and I think it's female. Yes. Yes, sweetie. Show everyone your butt. Sniff, have you seen any work from Dr. Mike Coxlong? Bunch of advice with dealing with sick kitties. Well, yes. I know very well the work of Mike Oxlong. I mean, I practically wrote everything for him. Phil Brochi, 10 Teletubbies high on crack cocaine versus 400 Oompa Loompas. Jack Plank P. Kitty. Sosaf, what are you doing? Well, I'm having a cat crawl on me at the moment. So, Jeff, totally random. You're not through the next round, I'm afraid. Scoodle Dude. Mike Jones. Aw, Sniff. Have you seen any work from Dr. Mike? Oh, I read that. Okay. Phil Brochi. Mr. Fabulous would say, I give you a nickel if you tickle my... No. Okay. Mr. Fabulous does not pay for it. He's too fabulous for that. Nicky Jones. So cute. Piece of gaming. You kind of sound like Kermit the Frog. So I'm told. Evan Kedging. Julia is better than for a female. Yeah. I mean, I want to go Orange Julius. Or I was going to name her after my recently deceased Caramel. But I don't know if Caramel is a good name for a female either. I don't like to give them human names because it causes confusion. Vic Shot, hello. Said hi. Sigil Al, it's my birthday. Gonna party like it's my birthday. Link VR, hi sir, may you whip it out. No. Phil Barochi, oompa loompa doompity doo. I've got another puzzle for you. FKG, I've hit the gym though. I hit the gym. I hurt my hand. It's a building made of concrete. Bald Kitty. I love the kitty. VP, account group. Did your cat have kittens? Yes. Believe this is Eva's kitten. She keeps sitting with it, but Wolf keeps licking it. Again, Wolf is very maternal. Laura Lang, damn, warm-up clothes works well for whipping kitten eyes. I hope Nim and Nimbus are nice to her. They seem to be. I mean, they not very interested. Phil Barochi, Mr. Griffin, that's not the growth. That's your penis. Ow. In the, testicles. Ow. Lame Youngman, Kitty, hello. Phil Brochi, I miss Caramel. Yeah, dude. Hole in my heart, man. Not me. Hey, dude, you have a beautiful cat. I have many beautiful cats. Liam Youngman, it's my birthday today. Libertane Front. Hi, Richard. In Tank. I gave you a like. 3G. My wife's sister got drunk last year and made me feel her fat cat. Well, Lord Youngman, it's my birthday today. Totally random. What a weird family, 3G. Not as weird as you think. Jungbung 214. Do a butt chug, Richard. No. Booty jeans. Time to cook some Walter White. Bird song. A tiny fluffy baby. Smells like poopy. Dunka Gaming Vlog. That is your pee. It was awful. How many kittens are there? I can only find the one. Huggus Bulfworth. That's a cool cat. Don't fall, sweetheart. Now she's going nom 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 nom. Big fan, bro. Quiz Mershon. Yosef Islam, I want to marry your cat. Phil Brochi, but man, people won't think I'm cute. VIP account group, please spay and neuter your pets, folks. Yeah, I know, dude. Daniel Roll 69, what for dinner today, bro? I'm probably going with fish again. I'm eating a lot of fish lately. I mean I need to buy sausages, but I'm not buying sausages because I have too much fish. Although I did cook a big old thing of kielbasa and fed it to my cats. Joe time, I just drank a family-sized NyQuil. Well, you must be having fun. Rural Land, what happened to the rest of the litter? They died. I mean, the mom never wanted to take care of them. They didn't last 2 days. I mean, these animals have a high mortality rate no matter how much care because they're very closely related. You know, it's like Eva and Wolf are sisters, and apparently what happened. I mean, there are two orange males in my neighborhood that are not they're not fixed, and this is probably the daughter of the fluffier one, which is a more distant cat. But I mean, the bottom line is a lot of the cats in my neighborhood are too closely related, so they don't survive. Bessie, I need to hold that cat. The lab, what kind of fish? It's a form of herbivorous catfish. I forget the name. I'd have to look it up. But, I mean, what it is, I'm a food blogger, you see, so I purchased 2 packages of it. And if for those of you who are wondering, no, catfish is not considered kosher. It's not a scaly fish. But so I got 2 packages of it because I needed to cook some and then show it for review. So I did that, and then I have the 2 packages of it. So I have to keep eating it until I've cleared more room in my freezer. I'm trying to not have a lot of stuff in my freezer. Brad Sovek, get your bar feet and toes on camera immediately, no kidding. Jursup, you can an electric leap between atoms without passing through any of the space in between by breaking down into its subsequent quanta. Karen Angeli, cute cat. Phil Perochi, does Mr. Fabulous like to play Naked Twister at a manned ass festival? Well, I mean, Mister Fabulous is always down for some naked twister, but he doesn't like to be limited to the schlong. It's like he likes there to be some peaks and valleys, if you catch my drift. Dino, the dog on your shoulder looks weird. Curtain Angel, I like it kissed. Magic Johnson, is that a cute kitty cat? Karen Angelo, so cute. Phil Brochi, ah, like and subscribe, everyone. Karen Angel, give me cat. Are you in Los Angeles? Can you take delivery? Yes, Wolfie. Sniff her butt. Easy, sweetheart. I'm a one-way motorway. I'm the road that guides the way, follows you back home. Phil Birchie, the tiny cat reminds me of the small alien from Flight of the Navigator. Sandra Willoughby, hey, my friend. K224J, do you like your cat go outside? Not this one. Not this one. There are cats that are allowed outside, but not the ones I mean, I have too many cats, so I can't keep them all inside, but, you know, a couple of them are allowed out, but not this little girl, and not my Wolfie Wolf. Fulberucci, all the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray, and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA, if I was in LA. California, California, dreaming on such a winter's day. Sandra Wilbro, you got a nice voice. Thanks. Kinger with a gun. I like cat. Evelyn Montmayor, cat lover. Kinger with a gun. I like kitty. Ardmore, what's the baby's name? I have not named this one. What about peaches? You guys like peaches? Yeah, it's gonna be a while before I figure it out, but see, you can see her a little better. Phil Barochi, any bears in the mountains around you, Turnbull Canyon? No. There might be some wildcats, but nothing as big as a bear. At least not so far as I know. The thing we have to worry about, Philip, is rattlesnakes. Sant Eloria, what up, my G? Oh, well, I mean, I would certainly like to get up that G. Let me have a look at you. Well, I mean, those eyes can only mean mischief. You are one pretty lady. Oh, and I love that nose. That is a wonderful nose you have. It's so adorable. What's wrong, Nim? In tank, name it in chat. Like I say, I'm thinking peaches at this moment, but I don't know. Gordon Bennett, Dancing Queen, Kinger with a Gun, California, In tank, in cat. Sandra, she's licking the back of my neck. Sandra Rubel, thank you, my friend. I love all animals, even my pet squirrel Earl. Gordon Bennett, and the skies were gray. And the skies were gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. David Aaron, will you pet him? Her. Valkrin Meadow 888. Aw, that's a cute fur baby. Yes. Artmore, did you like fishing? Or do you like fishing? It's okay. I don't like fishing when I'm fishing with a whole bunch of other people. I like fishing when it's out, it's secluded, it's quiet, it's a bonding exercise. Jug, yo. Phil Brochi, I've been for a walk, been for a Sandra Wilbert, beautiful kitty, yes. Right, Nim Nim Nim? Ah. Lerp, love your stream, bro. Artmar, whoa, they passed? Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many there were in the litter. I found at least one dead kitten, and I think I found a second one, but I'm not sure what I found exactly. Uh, Phil Brochi, what was the spider's name on the wall? Chambers. Jap, have a nice day. Valkyrie Meadows 888. For which one? You have to be more specific. Halo Lightning, I miss you, man. You've been able to make time to hop on. Valkyrie Meadows, Garfield. It's a female. Looks like a female. Um, the coloration is normally male though, so it's a little weird, and that's why I'm holding off naming it because I mean it's possible. Yeah, I mean that's female. Well, that looks female to me, but it's possible that what's interior could come out. Yeah. Halo Lightning, I miss you, or whatever. Okay. TARDIS, show me your cat, please. What's wrong, baby? Do you want to sing a Snoofaloofagus song with me? You do? Well, Mr. Snoofaloofagus, I love you, and I know my Snoofaloofagus loves me too. There are lots of wonderful things to do. Yes, me and my Snoofaloofagus. That's you. Tanya, why are you angry at me? Because you're not putting out. TARDIS, show me your cat, please. Sandra Willerby, I had a cat named Peaches. Jugs, love your animal. Intank, don't name it. Peaches. Valkyrie Meadow, Sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Oh, please don't take my sunshine away. Caleb, hi there. I'm new. Can I have your life story? It's the perfect story. So they say, a hero leading the way. Hammers call to glory. So they say. Um, Phil Brochi. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Out came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider crawled up the spout again. John Bo Brendan Infinite. A lot of personality in the kittens. Yes, this one's. Emin, are you vegan? No, I am not. Andrew Wolfby. Verified by the vet. No. I smell poopy. Who farted? Dino, your cat sold me illegal substances yesterday. Well, I'll bet. Sandra Wilbro, all animals, it's called loyalty. Phil Proci, lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need someone to lean on. My music channel, NGL. I can't just crazy cat ladies. I mean, the only thing that stops me getting 12 is that they don't have a turtle lifespan. Judge. GHXST. Do you know a Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. No. Casey the Baby Harbor Scheider. Hi. What is the kitty meow's name? She does not have a name. I mean, I'm thinking like Peaches Ivakova. Sweetheart. Calmly. Calmly, deftly, night unfolds its splendor. Feel it, grasp it, tremulous and tender. Turn your sights away from the garish light of day. Turn your thoughts away from cold, unfreeing light. And listen to the music of the night. Okay. Phil Brochi had a tortoise back in the day, and his name was Mortimer. Found belly up, and the ants got to him. Ugh. Alex, I wipe till I see blood. Well, that's not good. Angel Capita, you look like the guy from Beverly Hills Ninja. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Moves like lightning. El Bizarro, it's funny how she just stays put. No, she doesn't. She's crawling all around. Phil Barocci, one, two, three, El Bizarro. Other ones in hiding or dead, probably dead. Kemro Kenny, good afternoon from Kenya. Phil Barocci, not the bottoms, anything but the bottoms. Buttons. What? I don't know what that's for. Something I can't read. Casey the Bay Harbor Shredder, or Shitter. Is her eye okay? She might be wipe. Her eye's fine. There's a little discharge there. Kiro Kene, hi. Hirochi. Rip Chili Bro said hi. Tonya, don't eat your little cat, please. Oh, you're just so adorable. I could just eat you right up. No, I couldn't. You're too hairy. Flaco Bourbon has gone eat the kitten. Delix for life. We swingin'? Phil Brochi. Hi, Kenny. It was awful. So there's dead kittens in the house. Cats are cannibals, oh, Pistafo. I mean, yes, there are definitely dead kittens in my house. I found a few while I was cleaning up. Dino, the cat got 40 grams of protein in it. Tanya, don't block me, please. I'm not told bad thing here. Mary Jane Anke, Kitty, Phil Brochi, YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Sarah Ursi, Jesus loves you. Yeah, I'll bet. Casey, what happened to her siblings? Is she rescued? Again, so far as I'm aware, she's the only survivor. Okay. I'm not even dead sure whose kitten she is. I mean, Eva got out, had her litter, and this little booger was sitting on my porch one day as I was going to work. So I put her in the house because didn't want her to get hurt or anything, didn't want her to run off. And then the next day, she was gone. You know, I didn't see her when I came home. And then I went to sleep and I heard meow, meow, meow. And I looked down and there was Eva nursing her. So I'm assuming she's Eva's kitten, but I've not seen any other animals that could be from this litter. So I don't know. I myself, this is a moment when he becomes the Bay Harbor kitten owner. Dilu for lifes. What happened to her? What do you mean, what happened to her? She's right here. She's fine. Eva, I don't know where she is. She's. Eva, are you in here? Uh. Dela for life. Did you find her? Yes, on my porch. Phil Perochi, I want to get away. I want to fly away. Daleks for life. Oh, my not you only saying it to me. Hmm? Vinny, hi, say my name. Say my name, bitch. Dela, aw, she's adorable. Seems to be healthy. Orc, nice cat. Mexo cute, nice car. Casey, hopefully mother is helping clean her eyes. They can get problems at that age. Yeah. Eva's taking pretty good care of her, and Wolf is helping. I mean, again, my cats don't care whose kitten belongs to who. Ray Richard Algery. Jude, sup dia, but how you doing? The Red Devil, Kitty! Baby, what you doing? Dino, the cat is planning to eat you. Yes, they are all. Wang Wang! Uh, okay. The Red Devil, Kitty, Phil Brochi, Silent Night, Silent Night, Round Young Round young Persian mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Mary Jane Inky, bro, are you not YouTube guidelines? YouTube guidelines. Oh, met me. What's the time there? It is 2:42. Woofy woof. Wang Wang, I wasn't trying to troll with the name. I forgot I made it that lol. I seriously was wondering. I missed your other comment, bro. Casey, I'm curious what color is Eva if that's how you spell it. Yeah, that's how you spell it. Eva is actually a black and white tabby. She's the reverse of Wolf. Mary Jane, YA, he never will. Deluxe for life, haha. Casey, am curious. Okay, Dino, I've heard somewhere that cats are very intelligent, but they cannot so dumb in front of humans because they are planning to take over humanity one day. Yes. Mary Jane, I don't mean to say that you. Sorry. Dino, act. Lufferthen, OMG. He has a baby. Wang Wang, how old is Kitty? I don't know. 4 weeks, maybe? 3? I mean, the thing's consuming solids, so it's pretty good. Rice Krispies, how was your day, boss man? Challenging. Chad Chambers, I cannot believe it. I don't have any comments. Whoa. Ryan almost said hi. El Bizarro, what does kitten eat? Cat food. Water tastes good. Yummy cat. Mary Jane, baby, show us your other cats now. Darino, please, Richard, help me, please. Joshua H., good morning from Canada. God bless. Lifter then, I got a little gray recently. He's still a bit spicy around the other cats, but super sweet towards me. Robert Turkle, I like turtles. Neon, does Ethan of your cats have Pika? I don't think so. Obrochi, how big was Trouble? He was 25 pounds. Water tastes good. M69. Get the cat fixed unless you want 10 more. I know. Water tastes good. Recognize me. Recognize my authority. Sesame Sarah Benny. Hi. Alright, guys. I've got to go. I've got stuff to do. So I'm going to talk to you all later. I'm Richard.